Thanks for the kind reception. My name is BARTOSZ. KOTULSKI. I came from Poland. I'm head of international sales in SALESmanago marketing automation. We are first in Poland and one of the first marketing automation tools in Europe. Currently, we are among top 7 marketing automation platforms in the world. And we have a very good experience, especially when it comes to the e-commerce and B2C sector. We've got more than 4,000 customers, and we are present in more than 40 countries right now. So here are some of our clients. But why I will be talking about e-commerce and B2C, we are the leader of small and medium business when it comes to the B2C sector. So this is why I will share you some ideas how we can implement SALESmanago, let's say marketing automation features in your e-commerce. Are there any people in the audience that run the e-commerce shop or are e-commerce managers? Can you raise your hands? Okay, perfect, great. So marketing automation as a solution. I was talking with hundreds of e-shops, and general problem, there are some problems that they face normally. First of all, they treat all contacts exact same. So no matter if it's your contact is man or woman, which size of food he or she has, no matter how much money someone can spend on your e-shop, because this is very important, I guess, because if someone looks at the products up to 100 euro, we shouldn't offer the price for 500 euro, let's say. So the treating all contacts the same is a problem. Ignoring the customer after the purchase. I know some e-shops that before they use marketing automation, they even didn't send a thank you email after purchase. So I guess that in normal life it's unacceptable. Then another problem is that most of the e-shops communicate with the clients through one channel. Mostly it's email marketing. So if someone is not responding to the email, so what do we do? So if we just use one channel, we can not reach the client. Another problem is improper time of contact. There is an argument sometimes between email marketing experts which day is the best for sending the emails. Some say it's Wednesday, some say it's Thursday. But with the tool, with marketing automation, we know when each individual contact opens and clicks the email. So we know when to send the email to reach the client. No real segmentation, we don't segment our database, and we don't have any behavioral data, so we don't know what's going on exactly on our e-shop. So moreover, over the years, the consumer behavior has changed. First of all, now the buyer controls up to 70% of the buying process. And so sometimes the buyer doesn't need any contact from our side. So they do it on their own. Also, 80% of them is doing individual research before they make a purchase. So you have a good chance that if you don't, let's say, recognize the contact on the early stage, you may lose this contact because this contact can go to your competitor website, e-shop, and make a purchase. So the best way, so this is why there is a tool like marketing automation to accumulate the knowledge about the customer, identify those customers, make marketing and sales cooperate together, and of course analyze all the stuff and optimize it. So this is very important, and this is how does it work. So we can identify people that are visiting your website and then track and analyze the online behavior. So we know which pages, which URLs has been visited, how much time those contacts spend on each URL. So we have this behavioral data, which is very valuable. And of course, we can use multi-channel to communicate with the clients. So not only email marketing, but also, let's say, dynamic website content personalization, so we can change the website look. We can use mobile channel and, or for instance, personalize the remarketing, as well as some of the B2C clients, for example, use also the call center and direct sales, so we can give your sales team very important information about your website visitors. Of course, we can also integrate marketing automation platform with the other softwares. So that's why we can get more information about your customers. So we have this behavior on the website as one thing. Of course, the keywords, the campaigns that brought the user to the website. Of course, we can add transactional data. We can add also the data from CRM, ERP softwares, from the offline stores if you have that. And thanks to the marketing automation, we can deliver the right content through those various channels that I mentioned already. So this is how it goes. This is when someone appears on your website, we want to convert this visitor into the customer. The same is if someone is already the customer, then we can upsell, cross-sell. We know a lot about this person. So what are the features inside marketing automation platform? First of all, the real-time website monitoring. So we know who is right now on your website. Those green squares, I can't see those gray, but those green ones are people that are monitored by the software, so we know what are they doing right now on the eShop. The rest are anonymous visitors, because most of the visitors are still anonymous, but what we can do, we know where they are right now, so we can, for instance, communicate with them via dynamic website content, because we can change this website content, as I said. So if we monitor the contact, we can get the behavioral profile of the individual contact. So we know, as I said, when was the visit, which pages were visited. We can, of course, automatically segment those customers based on the categories and products they've seen during the visit. So this is what we have reported on the dashboard, for instance. As I said, we have many clients, e-commerce clients. That's why we also developed the next-gen model. This is the model that measures the top 5 products and categories daily, weekly, monthly. So we know which categories and which products are top viewed and top clicked products. And so we, thanks to this, we can, let's say, recognize most often watched and clicked products, and also we can measure which products are being visited together, so similar products. That's why we can then, after the visit of the contact of the user, we can send the products last click, last viewed by the contact. We can recommend those products on the website. And of course, we can also do some kind of next best offer option, so we can predict which products could be purchased afterwards. So this is also a very nice thing. So I mentioned about that we can send the email after the visit. We call it dynamic email. This is the tool that can select the products, let's say, seen or viewed by the clients during the last visit. We can also, it can also be based on the historical visit of the prospect. So let's say someone has been on the website 3 months ago, left something in the cart, for instance. Next time, after 3 months, someone opens your website once again. We can, of course, let's say, select the product from this visit and the last visit, so, or also based on transactional data. So this is how we can personalize and display suggested products via email. And what we've found when it comes to the dynamic email is that our clients, when they are using it, they can increase the open rate, click-through rate by 300%. Because on the left side, you can see that the standard newsletter rates sent, let's say, to the more than 10,000 contacts. So there's the average rates. And on the right side, you see the dynamic email with sent with the offers related to the last visit of the contact. So there's a huge difference. Here we can see the comparison between also the newsletter or segmented emails. So if we have some segments, we can send those emails based on that. But still, the one-to-one dynamic email has the best conversion rate. The same is with engagement. So we measure that if we send the right email to the people at the right time, as I mentioned, we also double the engagement, so let's say average website visit duration. Also, you can see that there is a more page views, so the general engagement is higher, and also the time of reaction, because we know when to send this email. So this is how we can easily improve our conversion rates. The same is with other tools. So abandoned cart email, this is quite popular one. Of course, we can send it as well with the product that were left in the cart. We can send some special coupons, and also there is a possibility to upsell more product, cross-sell more product with this email. Yeah, and about the website personalization. The same, what we can send via email, we can also display on the website. So we know the behavioral history of the contact, so we can select the products, last clicked, last viewed, let's say in the same range of money that someone can afford. So this is what we also can do with the next best offer option. What about the new contacts? Because we got the anonymous users that are visiting the website, and also the contacts. We want to acquire those contacts. We want to generate the contact. We want to know the email address of this person. So we can display the dynamic pop-up, for instance. So we know what someone is looking at right now. We can automatically, let's say, choose the right graphic based on the current visit. And we can also personalize the text. So here is the example. For instance, someone was looking for a trip to Italy. We display the Italy graphic, and we ask for an email address. Maybe it's simple, but okay, we can also do the dynamic banners, so we can change the content. It can be simple, but you can see how can it change the conversion on the list that we acquire. So the Rainbow Tours display the same kind of pop-up before they use SALESmanago, the same kind of pop-up for everyone, and then they started to display it only for the high-scored anonymous visitor. It means for visitors that are the most active ones. So it was displayed after some time they spent on the website, and this is how they could have generated 10,000 more leads thanks to that. So it's a pretty good result. Also, I mentioned about the other channels, personalized remarketing. So the data that is collected in marketing automation tool can be used for the further personalization in ads. Also, we are integrated with Facebook custom audiences, so we can also display personalized ads on Facebook. The other possibilities, anonymous marketing automation, we call it. We cooperate with the Dutch company called Remintrex. They hold and stores millions of cookies that are matched with the email addresses. So you can imagine the situation that someone opens your eShop, your website, and SALESmanago with Remintrex will recognize this cookie, this email address, and can send the offer afterwards. So this is also a great possibility to reach the client, even though we don't have physically the email address of this client. Mobile channel, the same. Someone is not responding, not clicking your email, maybe not visiting your website, but some time ago left the phone number and allowed you to contact him. So we can use the mobile channel, we can send automatic SMS, or we can create a rule that if someone has not visited your eShop for 3 months, I want to send the SMS, and this SMS will be sent. So we can do some SMS reminders, some follow-ups, we can ask the clients, and of course, we can send personalized SMS based on the last visit of the contact. There are some possibilities also to track the offline interaction with the clients. Some companies has got online and offline stores, the biggest ones. So there is also possibility to do the iBeacons. So it can be, let's say someone is going to the offline shop, and those iBeacon can communicate with the mobile phone, let's say, and we can also, let's say, report this visit in the offline shop. We know we can also put these beacons around the categories of products, and we know which products someone has seen in offline shop. So then we can, of course, analyze it and, for instance, base our next interactions with the client on that event. So this is also possible. Also, more and more companies, more and more eShop use mobile applications. This is more and more popular, the m-commerce sector. So also we have developed the SALESmanago. This is another product that also track the behavior of the users inside the mobile application. So we can also segment the client. We can also push one-to-one app notification and messages, for instance. So this is also possible to add the information about another channel, because the behavior inside the mobile application could be very important as well. So I've told about many channels that we can use marketing automation, and we can communicate with the clients. As you can see, where we communicate through the various channels, we can increase significantly our interactions with the clients. So we can see that with the same, let's say, number of contacts, we can get more interaction. But if we just use one channel or don't use any, of course, over the time, like you can see on the left side, this database will die out. So this is how massive challenge for e-commerce is to communicate today through as many channels as we can, and this is what marketing automation can provide. It's quite easy to start with marketing automation, especially when you use email marketing software right now. It's quite easy to, let's say, switch to marketing automation, send the emails from marketing automation, start to track your database, know exactly who is up there, what your clients are looking at your website, so we can then try to get more from it. Of course, over the time, we can improve and create more advanced automation processes. I also get 6 minutes, so maybe I would like to share you some case studies of some of our clients. First of all, this Rainbow Tours, what I mentioned, this is the tour operator, the leading tour operator in Poland. They've been using our tool for 3 years, and they had major challenges. Their major challenges was that they wanted to convert those anonymous users into the, let's say, monitored contacts. Following the effectiveness of email marketing that they faced, of course, they wanted to increase retention from of loyal customers as well. And in general, as I said about this global transformation in customer behavior, so they wanted to recognize the user as soon as possible. So from these features I mentioned, they use some of them. Digital body language, it means that they look at all the visits of the people, they track them, they knew which website, which materials people were looking at during the visit. So they can give this data, they could have given this data to a proper people in sales team that contact the clients, let's say, directly. Of course, they implemented dynamic one-to-one emails. And of course, they did some anonymous marketing automation tools. So first of all, this dynamic pop-up for the lead generation, and also this SALESmanago and Remintrax possibilities. So what was the result? They have improved the open rates and conversion rates, as you can see, and of course generated twice more contacts from their website traffic. So it is a very nice and fantastic result. And of course they cooperate with us still, and they want to optimize those dynamic emails to get even more conversion rates, better conversion rates. Of course, they want to implement next-gen model, as I said, that measure these top 5 products, top 5 categories, and also, let's say, implement mobile marketing automation. So it means that they also know that more and more customers use mobile phones, and they are looking at their website for the application. Another case is C21 Be Brave. It's a company from Madrid. So they face the typical problems of e-commerce, very low sales, lack of customer engagement on the website, and they could have seen that there were many people that were interested, but of course they haven't made a purchase. So for instance, they left something in the contact card. So they implemented also dynamic one-to-one emails, send the personalized emails at the best time. Also, if someone has left something in the cart, they resend the abandoned cart email 3 times. For instance, 2 hours after the visit, 24 hours after the visit, and summary of those 2 also. And they also had a fantastic result with the open rates, click-through rates, and increasing conversion rate. This is for dynamic one-to-one email, and for the rescue emails with the abandoned cart emails, also the massive increase. So this is what we can achieve. Of course, they also want some mobile marketing automation. They would like to also to do some lead generation to acquire more contacts and of course communicate with those contacts that they can generate. And the last one is Vox Meuble. Vox is a furniture company presented in many countries in Europe. They have the offline stores and of course the online store as well. So their main challenges were that they wanted to increase the retention of customer, so they collected the email addresses in the offline store. They also, people that were looking at the online shop, searching in the online shop, also they tried to ask for the email address, then to, let's say, invite them to the offline shop. And in the same time, they have forwarded this information to the salespeople in the offline shop, so the salespeople could see which products they were looking at during their visit in the online store, so they won't know how to deal with the clients. And of course, to increase the effectiveness of email marketing as well. So they segment their database, they send personalized emails, and of course, they integrate their application on the website with our tool, and so they could have saved the project, then talk about this project with the sales representative in offline shop. So they also acquire more contacts, of course, have a great conversion rate from dynamic emails, and also conversion rate for customers that using the app. And now they, of course, they want to continue this, also maybe implementing the personalized SMSs, dynamic banners as well, and the integration with Facebook custom audience. Okay, I got 15 seconds, so it was just in time. So thank you for your attention, and if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Thank you.
BARTOSZ, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I'm not sure
fine.
the rest is.
BARTOSZ, thank you so much for being so spot on and being extremely practical. I think that was a very convincing message that you gave us. Are you guys a startup?
Yeah, well, exactly. We've been startup.
No longer.
Because now everyone is a startup.
Well, everybody wants to be, not everybody
Yeah,
is.
but when I joined the company 4 years ago, there were like 5 people there. Now it's 150. So,
well, that's a
from
story
the
in
startup,
itself.
we managed.
Can we have the Slido on, please? There's quite a number of questions there.
Okay.
Thank you for being with us. So let's take a look. Well, you can see here as well.
Yeah,
well, whatever.
I can see it.
So first question for votes. Yeah. Well, I guess you know what the question is. Can you track something that changes? The
Okay,
website?
maybe it's better here because here it's not displaying. Does the website content interfere with the website analytics? Is it possible to objectively track user behavior? Keeps changing. Yes, it is, because for a website personalization, we based on an XML file. So we always get appropriate offers that are available right now in your eShop. So I guess this is the question about. Mm-hmm.
I guess it's about retroactive assessment of effectiveness, no? Well, you look back at what worked best, and do you still know what was actually being offered? So how do you keep track of that? Is that a question? So who is the author of the question? You may actually clarify. Up there. Could you please run upstairs? Thank you.
Okay.
So let's take the next question in the meantime. So there's some practical questions about privacy, also about the costs, a number of others. Now, is it legal and is it not too intrusive to send those emails to anonymous leads if you even can generate the email address? How do they react to this?
Yeah, we are talking about anonymous users. Normally, it's illegal, of course, so we need their permission. But the Dutch company, Remintrex, as I said, they have this database that allowed let's say they are opt-in, they can receive the emails from each company, let's say. So this is the database that is okay with the email sent by your company.
So you're saying that you must have agreed in order for this to happen?
Yeah, but in any other circumstance, yes, you need to agree. It's of course always double opt-in option, so they need to confirm that they want to receive the emails from you. So
and how effective is this? What's the conversion rate of people who actually have not identified themselves, get an email, and how effective is that? Do they convert?
Well, I don't have the real statistics of that, but then I know that if you can even find 1, 2, 3 contacts that will end up with the sales, it's okay, because otherwise you will not see these contacts anyway. So you can always pay only for the contacts that you acquire, that you send them the email address. So it's quite easy to check it, how it goes.
All right, does Juris have a mic now? Please explain your question.
Yes,
Yeah.
Thank you. It was pretty much as Daniel clarified. If I analyze what happened on my website during the last 30 days, how sure can I be of the validity of that analysis if during those 30 days the website had 3,000 versions?
Okay, but you have the version that is only for, let's say, for all of the contacts, because we can change the website when the user meets some condition. So we can set up those conditions, and if those conditions are met, then we can change the website content. Otherwise, it will not be changed for the new users, so we'll still have a look on the general view. And this is a good question, because also we can do some A/B/X test about the personalized banners. So we can, let's say, compare one banner to another, and so we can see which one is also has the best conversion.
Okay, thanks. Does that answer your question? Good. Now, there were a few practical questions, like how many full-time employees you need to set up such a Google quality automation system, or what is the cost for a typical small business? Anything on resource intensity?
We are talking about the pricing, yes?
Yeah, and also the labor intensity. How many FTEs, how many full-time employees you need to have a quality automation system?
This is a good question. We need to treat it as a process. So for a basic implementation with the basic automation and segmentation rule.
Sorry, it's about internet shop, if that makes your answer any more specific than the question was originally about the internet shop, the top one.
Okay, okay, but this is the same. We offer a dedicated implementation for free during the first month. So we know that for the basic things, we are able to implement it within 1 month. Of course, there are some very, let's say, hard projects, very complicated projects, so then you can outsource this totally to us. So you, let's say, buy a dedicated person, and we do the implementation. Or sometimes the clients, let's say, have, mostly the people from marketing, some of the clients have the one person in their team to be trained how to use the software, and they can work together with our customer service. So I guess mostly it's one person engaged, or if you don't have that person, you can leave it to us.
So it's not a massive new team?
No, it is not. Of course, when there are some, as I said, complicated projects, sometimes also the IT is involved, because we need to integrate the CRM or ERP software or e-commerce platform with SALESmanago. So this is also the point.
All right. I guess we have to stop here and give a chance to the next speaker. Thank you, everyone, for the questions
Thanks once
asked.
again.
Thank you.
Thanks.